Hi everyone, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are not new. Today I have a Louis Vuitton review and this is on the Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM. I did get a lot of questions in my Louis Vuitton unboxing of people saying like, oh, it's not a GM and things like that. The GM actually only has one LV in the center and then the MM has two, so that's how you can differentiate for those of you guys who claim to be Louis Vuitton connoisseurs, you know? Yeah, that's how you differentiate the MM with the GM. So mine is the classic print with the beige. It's a monogram print with the beige interior, and it does have the vachetta on it, and then I have two charms on it right now, and this is just my luggage tag from Hawaii, and it has a J and then the Hawaii stamp, and then I have a lottery charm. I got this back in, I want to say it was like late November. I did get it like a little before Thanksgiving, before I left on my trip to Mexico. So I did get it then, and I just decided not to wear it just because I was kind of like hesitant with the vachetta and everything, and I was a little scared. And then after that I thought, you know what, Jenny, you just have to use it because that's what you get a bag for, you know? You get a bag to use it. Even though I was scared, I figured this is a bag that has the most minimal vachetta in my opinion, because I think the Speedy V25 has way more, and I was thinking about getting that, but this was only $11.75, so I decided to just to get this instead. And I did get this from a reseller, and their page is called My Barbie's Closet. I will leave it right here on the screen so you guys can see it. So that is what the name of their Instagram is, and I believe it's a couple that does this, and they're really kind. I do really like their pages when it comes to more classic pieces because I think the prices are more reasonable on that, but really hard to find items such as like toiletries and things like that. I don't think you should pay over retail for, or you know, I do think it's fair if you pay the regular price with the tax that would be added if it's a product that you can't really find. But I personally just like buying stuff from the store or from online just so it can be on my record. That's just my deal, and if I can't find it, then I mean, it's not a big deal. But lately I feel like I've been enjoying purchasing items more on my account and then having it on my list as opposed to buying it from a reseller. Even though it's a hard to find item, I will most likely try to find it by myself. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that just because I know a lot of people ask me if I still use resellers. There have been a few times where I do find items for less that I do really like, and this is what my Neverfull looks like. It is the GM, like I mentioned before. It is pretty big. I will show you guys what it looks like on me. This is what the bag looks like on me for just some mod shots. I am 5'3" and a half. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to know that, and this is how it looks. I am wearing a bodysuit, so sorry if it's sticking out, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And then I've also held it like this. So that is what that looks like. I have had this bag for about 5 months now, and 5 or 6, and I do feel like the patina has not really worn a lot. There really is no sign of patina on my bag. I'll show you guys up front. That is what the color looks like. It still looks like a pretty light brown. It doesn't look like it really aged at all yet, because to be completely honest, I have not really worn this outside of traveling. I have actually worn this to my aunt's house the very few times that I have gone there and I got dressed there and everything. I also took this to a hotel in LA whenever I'm staying in town. So what I do is, like, if I have meetings, early meetings for YouTube stuff and all of that, then I will get a hotel in town and stay there, because most likely there will be meetings and then there'll also be events afterwards. So sometimes I do that, which is when I would bring this bag. So I do kind of use it as an overnight bag and also a traveling bag. I've never really used it as a bag for day to day. It's just not something that I really want to do because of the vachetta, and I feel like LA's weather lately has just been pretty bipolar, so I kind of just want to be on the safe side and not really use this outside until I know for sure that it's just going to be sunny all day. So yeah, my straps are kind of just not standing up anymore for my GM. Dami Ibin, it did stand up for quite some time, but this is pretty much, they kind of just slouched over, and I do overstuff this so much. I know it's hard to overstuff a Neverfull, but I have overstuffed it when I'm traveling because I just have so many things with me that I throw in here, and it's just so convenient to have this for traveling because you throw all your stuff in here and it's not a problem, like everything fits. I do have to say that it does get a little bit heavy, which can kind of be uncomfortable, especially with the Dami Ibin straps. If you have that one, then it gets really uncomfortable when you have a lot of things in it. But for now, I actually just traveled with this bag, so I don't have much in it at all except for this, what is this called? An insert. And then I also have, it's weird, I have 2 Louis Vuitton envelopes here for things that I got as gifts, or that I gave rather as gifts. Yeah, anyway, so I just have these in there. And then I also have this purse organizer. This is from the brand Zumani, and it's actually really big. It fits in the bag really nicely, and I will have a code and a link where you guys can find these down below. They do have different kinds, so you don't have to get one that has the cup holder on both sides. You don't have to get the ones that have the pockets on the outside. This one has 3 pockets on the outside. There are several different styles that you can get. You're not limited to just one. So I just wanted you guys to know that, because I did get a few questions about people saying, well, I don't need pockets on the outside, or I don't need that many pockets on the inside. You can alter however you want it, because they are handmade. They will customize it to however you want it. So yeah, I don't think anybody needs 6 complete compartments on the inside. Like, it just depends, you know. For me, I would usually put pens, or my documents. I have some in here. I have like my pre-check stuff in there. I have napkins in there. I have this hand towels and toilet wipes in here. I also have a little baggie. These are just things that come traveling with me every time I go traveling, so I just wanted to show you guys really quick in case you were interested. I have this green tea. These are green tea that I got from the Asian market, and then honey sticks, which I love because they're so convenient. I actually did have a palm as well on my, oh my god, there's like a little hair on it. I did have a white palm, which was super fluffy and just really, really cute, but as soon as we landed, I think I jerked my bag too hard and it actually fell off, which I don't even know where it is. I have a few pens in here, some tampons just in case, a toothbrush. I also have a scarf which I use to put over it, because when it's in my bag, it's usually just so messy and all over the place, so I thought that I would just go ahead and show you guys. I also have a hand sanitizer, a granola bar, and so what I do basically is I just take a scarf. I will put it over my bag like this, the bag organizer, and then I'll just plop it in the bag. So let me show you guys how I do that. So it will look a little something like this, and it's just closed. So nobody can reach their hand in there and get anything unless you have this pocket right here open. So I don't really leave anything in there. I have my Alex and Ani bracelets in here, which I don't really wear too often. Sometimes I like them, but only with the right outfit. Like, I don't think that they suit every single outfit, so it's kind of like hard to wear them because they're like casual dressy, if you know what I mean. I'm not like a huge fan of Alex and Ani. I just kind of have them just because they've been gifted to me, or I purchased them like a long time ago when they were like a trendy thing. So yeah, that's how I put the scarf over my bag, as you guys can see there. I do really think that this bag is really comfortable. However, I just feel like it's a little big for an everyday kind of use. If you're using it as a work bag, then by all means, it's fine. I don't see a problem with that, because for work, I feel like I need so many things. Like, I need my water bottle, I need my lunch, I need my snacks, I need, my papers, folders, and everything. Usually we'll have case folders where, they're pretty thick and you need a pretty heavy bag to carry them in. Some people will bring briefcases, some people will bring a rolling backpack. This is just, my Dami Ibin is just my purse of choice that I decided to bring to work. I actually think I left it in my boyfriend's car, so I'll have to get that out when he comes back home. But yeah, so I know I haven't shown you guys that bag, but it's just because I've been like all over the place, and I will show you that bag as well, but it's just in my boyfriend's car right now. So yeah, and he left town. I do really love this bag. I just don't think that it's good for every day, just because I feel like I said, I do think that it is a little big for me, and I do think that it's kind of just really in the way, to be completely honest. If you don't use a purse organizer, you can cinch it in to be like this, and you can still carry it. And I still think that it's cute, but I feel like my tote days are kind of over. I used to wear totes when I was in college, and I love them for every day. They were like my jam. I just wanted to wear them all the time, and they were convenient to throw, my folders, my binders, just everything that I needed for school. They were convenient for that. But being a regular working girl, I do carry my Neverfull GM in Dami Ibin to work, but I will not carry this one around just because, like I said, it is monogram and I'm kind of a little bit more wary of it. But aside from that, aside from the print and everything, I just feel like this bag is a little bit too big for me, and I am 5'3". For traveling, I think it's really good, but I'm only traveling, let me see, I don't even know if I'm going to Coachella, so I don't know if that counts, but I don't think I'm going to Coachella this year. I don't know, I might, but it's a long story, guys. But I don't know if I'm going to Coachella, but Disney World, my birthday trip, my boyfriend's birthday trip, and then probably like a random trip in between, so 4 more travels this year. I just don't really see myself going to many places traveling, like to use this bag, because it does only come out when I travel. So far this year it's only came out 3 times. When I went to New Orleans, when I went to Hawaii, and then I went somewhere else, but I just like can't remember right now. Or was that it? Were those all the places that I went to? I've only traveled a few times this year, and that is the only time that this bag comes out. Because I do only use this bag for traveling, do I think it's worth it? Yes and no. Because I feel like you can bring a backpack as a carry-on, you can still carry everything in your backpack, but I just like love the bouge look of this, and I just love how classic it is. I think that this piece is only going to go up in value, like, you know, over the years. You can still get everything replaced, like the vachetta, and it'll look brand new. That's what I love about Louis Vuitton, is that they always stand by their product, and I feel like it's so nice that you can always replace something. Yeah, and just like I'm really happy with this bag and with my purchase, because I did want this by itself. I didn't want the pochette with it, because I just felt like it was, I don't know, I just like don't really see a need for that. But I'm so happy that I got to purchase the bag by itself, and mine is made in the US, if you guys are wondering. So yeah, I do really love this bag for traveling, but for an everyday use, do I love it? No. I think I really want to get the Sweetie Bee 25 in Monogram. So I think that is my next purchase, actually. So if you guys see me in a box that soon, just mind your business, even though I'm gonna no buy. Yeah, I really want the Monogram bag. I just feel like it's such a classic, and I love the Speedy look, and I love the strap for the Speedy as well, because it's so comfortable, and I did try it on when I was in Hawaii, and I do really want it. But yeah, I love this bag. I have no wear, to be complete. It still looks perfectly fine. It's in like wonderful condition. I did get this caught in the rain, so I'm trying to look for any rain spots, but I don't see any. I do see a little bit of wear right here on the handles. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but I'm not sure what I got it caught on, but there is a little bit of wear right there on the straps. I have like this line here, and then all along here it kind of looks like it's scraped against something, and oh, I don't know if you guys can see that, like right along here. So I think that's all that I pretty much wanted to say about this bag. I don't think it's a good everyday bag, but I do think that it's a really good traveling bag. So if that's what you guys are getting it for, then I do recommend it. If you guys want to use this for everyday, I do recommend the MM, because I think that would be a little bit more proportioned for like an everyday use, as far as like having it be what it is, a tote bag. Because I'm not a tote person, I don't think that I would wear this for every day, just because I don't really like totes for every day. So that's the reason why I'm gonna say that you can probably pass on this if you guys are interested, because I just feel like this bag is a little bit big. I think the MM might be a better size, but for traveling, I just don't know what I would do without this, because this carries everything that I need it to carry. It carries my laptop, my drinks, all of my documents, all of my extra things that I need for a flight. It carries it, as well as like my face mask and everything. I will have a link up top actually as to what I carried in my travel bag, in this bag actually, when I did travel, so you guys can see that, because I did use it as my carry-on. And when I do put this under the seat, I just put the blanket that comes in like first class or business class, whatever. You usually get a blanket, and I will set that blanket on the floor, and then I will put my bag on top of it. I've never actually just put my bag straight on the floor, just because I feel very uncomfortable doing that. This bag is $1,000, so I just would rather not. Yeah, I did get a lot of questions about that and how I go about that. I never put it in the overhead bin, even though this is a little bit too big to go under the seat. I have kind of squished it, so I don't have too much wrinkling on the sides, but I have squished it and put it under the seat before. So that kind of sucked, but I mean, it was better than having it not in my sight, because I have to have this bag on me at all times. And when it is rainy, I will put this usually under my jacket, just because I don't want any water spots on it, obviously. So yeah, I have had to baby this a little bit, but I don't really mind just because I love it for traveling. And then when I go to the hotels and everything, this just kind of sits there. I don't really use this at all for walking around or, you know, for grabbing a drink or grabbing a lunch or something. I never bring this out. It kind of just stays in its place and it never leaves. It's literally for the sole purpose of me getting on the plane, doing my skincare routine and everything, getting off of the plane, having my laptop and everything secured in here, and that is it. That's all that I use it for. I know some people would think that it's a waste of money, but for me personally, it's been well worth it because my Monster backpack does not carry as much as this does. My regular carry-on, what would I use as my regular carry-on? I honestly don't even remember what I used to use. I think I used a Victoria's Secret tote, and I did love that tote for the beach and everything, which I still have it. It's like a black tote that came with like a purchase of whatever. So I still have that tote, but as for a carry-on, I don't remember what I even brought my laptop in, to be completely honest, before I had this. I really don't remember. So I just love this bag so much. It's easy to access your stuff, and like I said, if you put a scarf over it, no one will be able to grab anything because you will feel them, like, you know, trying to rummage through it and, you know, move the scarf and everything. So I just love having it there. And my scarf is actually like let me show you guys. It's a silk scarf or satin. I don't remember. I think it's satin. And this is from Briogeo. They sent this to me. It's like a hair care brand that's in Sephora, which I love. I love their stuff. So it's just really thin and it's really comfy. It's not going to squish any of your items. It's not going to damage any of it. And I just think this is like the most perfect thing that you can put over it. I did have a subby tell me that she does put like a thicker scarf over it, which you can do that if you do feel more secure doing that. But for me, I found that my satin scarf is pretty good for doing the job, and she actually recommended that I do put something on top of it, so I have done that ever since she told me. So thank you if you're watching this. I don't remember what her name was, but I'm really grateful that she told me that tip because I would have never ever done it if I didn't hear it from her. So yeah, that is my review. I'm sorry if this was kind of all over the place. I don't really, you know, have a certain direction of my videos. I just kind of do it freeform, and I love like the rambly, chatty videos. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe down below if you're not already. If you guys want any other luxury videos from me, please comment down below what you want to review on or what you know, like to see from me. I do plan on doing more unboxings. However, I just haven't really decided on what bag to get next. I'm jumping between the Speedy B25 Mono and also a few Saint Laurent bags, so I'm kind of like on the fence, and until I'm 100% sure, you will not see an unboxing. So I'm trying to, like, you know, I'm happy with what I have, and I just feel like right now I'm kind of at a place where, you know, I'm more concerned about traveling rather than getting luxury goods. I think luxury is still amazing. It's still like really fun and really cool, but there are just other things that I want to do aside from purchasing luxury all the time. So that's all that I have for today's video. If you guys found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps because it helps push my videos out to more people so more people can watch it. But yeah, thank you so much again, and thank you guys for always supporting me and supporting my channel and subscribing and commenting and all that jazz, because I feel really happy when you guys engage and everything, and it also helps my YouTube channel and, you know, gain more exposure. So I really am grateful for that, and thank you guys for always coming back for another video. If you guys are not, please subscribe down below, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!